toddler must-haves video. I'm filming this video on the ground because, let's be real, that's where most of our toddler things are at. I have a 2-year-old little girl, so most of these things are pretty girly, but they do have boy alternatives for almost all of them. This is a follow-up to my newborn must-haves video, and if you watched that one, you probably noticed that it's very minimalistic, and that is because our house is completely full of toddler toys and crafts and games and books and all things under the sun. It was actually pretty easy to narrow down the things that she would actually miss if they broke or went missing or something happened to them. Toddler stuff takes up so much space, and a lot of the times they'll play with things for 30 seconds and then forget about them for the rest of their toddlerhood. So I rounded up the top 15 items that my toddler uses all the time and always gravitates toward. If you give her options between things, these are the things that she's consistently going back to. So I'm hoping that this will be helpful if you have a toddler yourself, or if you're looking into getting a gift for a toddler's birthday or for a holiday, and you want to get something that obviously the toddler will really love, but also something that won't just end up as clutter for the parents. Most of these items were gifted to my toddler from my mom. She always picks the best gifts. Whatever my daughter ends up loving, I'm like, did grandma get her that? Yeah, she did. I'm going to try to be extremely rapid fire with this because I have all the toys sitting out right here, so my daughter is wanting to play with them. She's like handing me each item, getting really excited about playing with them. So I'm gonna try and get through this quickly before they're all going to get used some more. So for the first item, I'm actually cheating a little bit. It's the book category, and I know books are so specific to what your child is into, but there are 3 types of books that my daughter absolutely loves and always wants to read 75 times a day. So the first is this little I'm Ready to Read series. They have a ton of different options with this, with different characters. Olivia loves the Minnie and Mickey one. She's really into Mickey Mouse Clubhouse right now. But she loves these because each page tells you which button to press. So she feels really proud of herself when she sees the button and then presses it over here. And it reads you the story aloud. So if you're tired or if you're sick, this is really helpful if you have a sore throat and need to do bedtime books, but physically can't. So you press the button and it will read the book out loud. And then once your child is old enough to start reading on their own, this level is great to start with. So instead of pressing the button, they can just go ahead and learn the words that are on the page. So again, my daughter loves Minnie and Mickey, but they have pretty much every option out there. Paw Patrol, Disney, all the things. These are great. Another type of book my daughter loves are these little fabric dress-up books. So it comes with a little doll type thing that's attached to the book so it doesn't get lost. And she basically goes about her day. So she wakes up in the morning, she brushes her teeth, she has her breakfast. I'm doing a terrible job at demonstrating this, but you basically put her into all of these little scenarios. She gets dressed, you button her little outfit, and so on and so forth. We have a couple of versions of this. This one is the Roro Lulu book. It's good for the car, it just keeps her occupied, but again, because this is attached with a string, she won't lose it. Okay, and then the third book recommendation my daughter got recently, also from grandma. This is a search and find book, and when I first saw it, I thought it looked a little bit overwhelming, like it stressed me out. I'm like, this is a very advanced search and find for a small little child. But Olivia has found every single item on this page. She gets so excited. If you tell her what to find, she'll do the little search gesture and get so proud of herself when she finds it. So it has really cute pages, cute little scenarios in here, cute little things to find. She is obsessed with this. She wants to read this as soon as she wakes up in the morning, all throughout the day, and then before bed. This is fantastic. This would be an awesome gift if you are looking for something for like a 2 or 3-year-old child. Love this. Next up is a given, but Squishmallows. We have these all over our house. Anytime we go to a theme park, an aquarium, a zoo, anything like this, we always go through the gift shop, and Olivia always gravitates toward the Squishmallows. We have these in all sizes. She has a giant one. She has the medium size, the small size, the little mini ones, the keychain ones. Just get a Squishmallow if your toddler doesn't already have one. They are super soft. We have tried the like knockoff versions and they're not as squishy and soft as these. There's something about whatever's in here that just makes them so cozy and soft. For the next item, I knew I needed to include this carton of eggs. My daughter loves any sort of educational toy, so shape sorters, flashcards, books, anything like that. This is literally a carton of plastic eggs. Of course, we are missing half an egg here. It would not be a toddler video if you don't have random pieces missing. And these have different colors and shapes in them, so your child can learn both colors and shapes at the same time. Love this, big hit. She plays with this all the time. This next item is so cute. They're little ocean emotion animals in this little bucket. These are little seashells that have ocean animals in them, and the ocean animals are displaying emotions. So not only can they kind of just play with these, put them together, learn colors and shapes this way too, because they're all different shapes, different textures, but they can learn to identify the emotions. So Olivia, this little guy is
happy.
Yes, he's happy. Super, super cute. She loves these as well. It's my top recommendation for on the go, and it is a busy book or busy board. They have a million different options on Amazon. This is the dinosaur one. Olivia is in her dinosaur era at the moment. This has a ton of little things that they can do, so more sensory activities here. They can learn the alphabet, match animals, learn numbers, colors, weather, days of the week, all the things. Awesome at keeping a toddler busy if you are at a restaurant or somewhere where they just need something to do and they don't want to color. This is great. We use this little Minnie Mouse table and chair multiple times a day, every day. My mom got her this when I was about to have my second C-section, since I wouldn't be able to lift her up into her high chair for a little bit, but she uses this to eat, to color, to do crafts, to read. She uses it all the time. She's obsessed with it. We need to get more chairs for this because when her little friends come over, they always want to sit in it as well. But this is a total hit, definitely recommend. And they have a ton of different options for this. So whoever your kid's favorite character is, they probably have a table that matches that. Next up are Little People sets. I feel like all toddlers love this one. This is a good one where if you just don't know what to get somebody, a Little People set is probably a good option. This is the pet washing grooming station setup, which is probably Olivia's favorite, but she also loves the dream house and the bus. The bus was highly coveted by her. If we didn't already have way too many toys in this house, I would probably also get her the farm. That's a good, more gender neutral option. These will keep her busy for the longest time. Even the ones that don't really have that much going on, like this one just has the door here and then has a couple of little things to kind of play with over here. She will play with this for 30 minutes at a time and just be completely content. So Little People sets for the win. This next one is kind of basic, but a little doll and a stroller. Olivia will walk this doll in her stroller all over the house for the longest time. She will also take this on walks outside. This doll is very spoiled. She gets to go everywhere. We actually got her this doll before I had our second baby, just to kind of see what she would do with the baby. She was super sweet with it. She always wanted to hold it and feed it and love on it until she didn't, and then she would just throw it on the ground. So I was concerned there for a minute, but she does great with an actual baby. This one's main purpose in her life is just to ride in the stroller. Both of these are from Target, and again, this just gets used nonstop. Next up is a play kitchen. I was hesitant about this at first because it does take up a lot of space, and I was like, where are we going to put it? But Olivia plays with this all the time. I truly was so surprised at how often she's wanting to do dishes in this little sink and microwave things, and she loves this little ice dispenser here that actually dispenses plastic ice. This is also a go-to when her little friends come over. I have not seen a toddler come over here and not gravitate directly toward this. And that's both for boys and girls that have been over. Every toddler I've seen has loved the play kitchen. I also talked to one of my friends who has older kids and asked how long her kids played with their play kitchen, and she said that her 5-year-old is still loving it just as much. So it's something that they, again, won't just use for a little bit. It'll last them a few years. The next toy I just have in this random little bag here, but I'll dump out the pieces so you can see. It's any sort of slicing toy. For example, this is a donut, and it comes with a little platter and a little knife, and you slice it. For whatever reason, this will probably keep your toddler occupied for a very lengthy amount of time. I didn't really see the appeal of this at first, but now that I'm playing with it, I kind of get it. It's kind of fun. It also, again, helps with matching. The only downside of this is that now my daughter wants donuts at all times. So if she sees a donut, she will scream donut over and over in public. There's a little croissant. How cute is that? Just an adorable little toy overall. These sticker wow books are my next recommendation. They come with these little sticker stampers here. So each one of these has 300 little stickers in here, and they do sell refills of these. So if you run out, you don't have to buy the whole thing over. These are from the Melissa and Doug brand. I would specifically recommend this brand because the stickers do not stick on hard to furniture. My daughter had these all over our house when she first opened them. We had stickers on our tables, on our entertainment center, on our TV, on our pillows, all over. These pop right off. They stay on the pages pretty well, but they pop right off of any other surface. You don't have to be digging them off of your tile floor if they are all over your tile floor. These have a mixture of different pages that they can just kind of be creative with, and then pages that actually teach them things. So there are some math pages on here, some counting pages, just a bunch of different options. This book is almost done. She's worked on almost every page. This is another good one to keep in your diaper bag to just have on the go if your toddler needs to be entertained while you're out. This one I cannot recommend enough if you have a little girl who watches everything that you do and wants to do it too. But Olivia for the longest time would sit by me while I would get ready for the day and do my makeup. And she would use my powder brush and my eyeshadow brush and make it look like she was putting on her makeup just how I was. One day she got into my Gucci bronzer and I was like, it is time we get you something of your own. So hence this play makeup kit. I've seen different brands come out with these. They're all over the place. Every little like play gym that we go to has a setup with these. It's a little makeup kit that looks very realistic for a kid's makeup kit. It's got little brushes in here, foundation, you can actually pump it, different contours and highlighters and blushes and blue glitter eyeshadow. She loves this. She gets ready with me every day. So now instead of grabbing all of my makeup, she has her own little kit, and this is mess free. This trike is our most used item. It's a little convertible trike. So right now she's just riding in it, but she's almost big enough to where she'll be able to pedal and hold the handlebars and steer on her own. It's got this little awning here for when the sun is out. It's got a drink holder, a little basket, and we use this constantly. Here's a close-up look of the trike. I will link the one that we have, or at least one that's similar, but this is phenomenal if you have a toddler who doesn't like being in the stroller. I don't know what it is about this one, if it's just more comfortable or it's more open so she can see more, but she would ride in this one all day and just be so happy, whereas a stroller, she doesn't want to be in there for more than 30 seconds before she loses her mind. This one will grow with her too. We've been using it for almost a year. She got it for her first birthday and we started using it pretty shortly after that. And she's still not to the point where she can actually pedal it on her own, but once she can, she'll get even more use out of it. So it's not something that the child will just grow out of right away. It's a good investment piece. This princess castle from Amazon gets used every single night. This is where we do bedtime books. She's got her little friends in there, a little book in there. It does come with really cute little star string lights. My daughter did break the battery pack that came on those, so we unfortunately cannot use those anymore, but they're little light up stars. They have a bunch of different options with this too, more gender neutral ones, but we went with the pink option and she absolutely loves this. She lays in this all the time. A lot of times she will just independently go in there and read her books on her own. This does take up a lot of space, but it's totally worth it. Okay, we made it to the end. Hopefully this was 15 items. I counted before I did this video and I think I picked 15. But anyway, this is a toddler pillow from Amazon. It's the perfect size if your toddler is still in a crib or in a small bed. We have a ton of different pillowcase options, but she loves this, sleeps with it every night. And again, it's just that perfect size for around the 2-year-old age range. I hope this video was helpful. I know that there are so many toys and crafts and books and things that are recommended for kids around this age, and it's kind of overwhelming to figure out what is actually a good idea that's going to get used. And these are all tried and true in our household. My daughter wasn't super into a lot of the things that get highly recommended, like her Tony's box. She would play with it for a little bit, but then kind of lose interest. She's not really into magnet tiles. She's not into the cars that you like physically ride around in. Those terrify her. So for whatever reason, these are the items that she gravitates toward all the time. So these are the ones I would recommend. Let me know if there are any toddler items that your child loves and I will check them out because the holidays are coming up soon and I am running out of ideas on what to get her. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.